a county rich with history, and with it, plenty of paranormal folklore. From entire towns swallowed by the ocean, to a legendary East Anglian cryptid, let's delve into some of the most prolific haunted sites here in ancient Suffolk. The story of Dunwich Monastery is a fascinating one. The monastery here was originally established by Franciscan monks in the 1250s, though in 1286 an unprecedented storm devastated the port town of Dunwich, with landslides destroying much of the harbour along with the newly constructed monastery. In the aftermath, the monks were granted space further inland on which to rebuild, the ruins of which stand today, though creeping ever closer to the eroding cliff edge. Nothing emphasises this gradual erosion more than the last grave, the only physical evidence of Dunwich's medieval All Saints' Church. Inevitably washed away by the beginning of the 20th century, as so too will the grave of Jacob Foster. Victorian poet Algernon Charles Swinburne said it best when describing the Suffolk coastline as a land that is thirstier than ruin, a sea that is hungrier than death. For centuries, the original monastery was considered long lost to the waves, with local legend telling of the ghostly bells that can be heard still ringing out on stormy nights. During the 1960s, however, local marine archaeologists made an incredible discovery. Upon surveying the area, it was established that much of the long-thought destroyed town, including parts of the monastery, were still recognisable below the waves. As for the Grey Friars that stands today, it's said that the monks never left, still bound to their home until it too meets the waves. Local legend suggests that these monks may not welcome our attention, as their lanterns can still be seen on clear nights, drawing the curious beyond the cliff edge. In 1926, a passing local reported witnessing the apparition of an enormous ravid black hound with glowing red eyes, matching the description of Suffolk's legendary Black Shuck. Black Shuck is a cryptid that we find appearing time and time again in East Anglian folklore, derived from the Old English word scucker, meaning devil or fiend. There are several key features that remain consistent across its many depictions. Comparable in size to a calf or horse, and always with its large glowing red eyes, or singular eye in some cases. Arguably the most prolific and well-documented encounter with the demon dog took place here at the Holy Trinity Church at Blythburgh. On an August night in 1577, the village was in the grips of a tremendous storm. Local villagers feared for their properties and subsequently sought refuge as a community in the church. The stained glass windows rattling with every crash of thunder, and the vast church illuminated with every fleeting strike. The doors burst open, only to reveal the hellhound. Running up the nave, the dog sunk its teeth into a man and a young boy, bringing to an end their night of terror in the most brutal fashion. It's said that this caused the steeple of the church to collapse inwards, and amidst the chaos, Black Shuck sought his escape through the north door. Its scorched claw marks allegedly still remain in the door, but I'll let you judge for yourself. That very same night, it's said that Black Shuck made its way to the village of Bungay to perform a similar attack upon the Church of St Mary's. Described by Enid Porter in the Folklore of East Anglia, all down the church in midst of fire, the hellish monster flew, and passing onwards to the choir, he many people slew. Built in the 1100s by the Earl of Norfolk, Roger Bigod, the remains of this Norman castle at the heart of the town of Bungay houses its own resident spirit, enmeshed with the legend of Black Shuck. The Bigod family were one of great power and influence, rewarded with the land for the castle by King William, to whom they'd provided their support with his conquer of England. The castle was inherited by Hugh Bigod in 1120 and was used as a base of power from which to gain favour with the local barons and raise an army. would be King Henry II that would put a stop to Bygod's increasing influence in East Anglia, seizing his properties and dissolving his armies. Though Bygod would pay to save his castle from destruction. Shortly after, Hugh Bygod would lose his life fighting in Palestine, and his beloved castle would eventually return to the family. All that remains today are some of the castle's key features, such as the keep and the gatehouse. It's said that Hugh Bygod himself still haunts these ruins, attached to the fortress that embodied his power and military might. Though this is where the tale takes an interesting turn, as it's said that the apparition of Bygod seldom portrays as he did in life, but in the form of a black hound. Could this be yet another domain of the legendary Black Shuck? Looking at these tales objectively today, we can certainly see how interpretation of natural phenomena may have birthed a beast of folklore. An established legend will always fuel speculation, and thus the story grows. That being said, Suffolk's coastline holds a haunting aura as it yields to the sea, a solemn acceptance that not even these lands will outlive their stories.